Hi guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisa Tarot. I get messages through songs and stuff. It is weird as hell. It is. So I have one earbud in, one earbud out. Like, share, subscribe, follow, drop a tip, Cash App, wtfLisa Tarot. So my stores, wtfLisa eBay. eBay's random. I have some spiritual items, and then I just have some random things that I need to get gone. So shop it up, please. Personal phone readings are closed. I do have video chat readings available, a $5.55 hidden truth reading, and a $5 yes or no reading on wtfLisa Etsy. Links are in the description. I have This Is Halloween from The Nightmare Before Christmas, and it's credited to the citizens of Halloween. Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween. So, yeah, there's an energy of masquerades, alright. In this town we call home, everyone hail to the pumpkin song. In this town, don't we love it now? Everybody's waiting for the next surprise. This reminds me of social media, and I don't know if there's about to be a crash or just one of those idiot groups online that think it's really cool that they're drunk and just play on their phone all day. Oh, we're in a group, so it's cool. Why are you 50 and doing this? It's that type of vibe. People who think they're influencers, but they're just a fucking couch commando playing on their phone. They don't influence anything. They influence other people to get a job. Why? Because you don't want to be that guy, that girl, that weirdo. Anyway, weird energy is, get some influencers having some issues. The truth coming out about, their lifestyle, whatever. That lifestyle they're presenting on TikTok. I get TikTok more heavy than YouTube, but both. That's not your lifestyle, Hopefully more Mr. Beast. Something will be done because he's had 2 pedos on his show working. This man called Delaware, and then the other one I can't remember now. Ava Chris or something. And then the lawsuits about mistreatment of kids and all that, and he's still going. Like, what the fuck? World in reverse. Oh my god. My deck's not even in reverse, but this card is. Someone who thought they had some sort of influence in the world will not have influence anymore. Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. That's the vibe here. Whether it's a social media influencer, it could be an actual celebrity, like a singer or actor or something, but they also have a social media presence, because of that world, social media huge in some way. Somebody is very popular on there that they won't be anymore for the right reasons. Not that they are now, but it's the truth about some people coming out. Why? Because their own, I don't know, they say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Well, they kept their enemies close, and now their enemy is bringing them down. Why? They want to take their place. I have Lover by Taylor Swift, so for some of them, it really is someone close to them. I haven't heard this song in a while. Ah! No, I minimized the screen. I was trying to pull up the lyrics. We can leave the Christmas lights up till January. And this is our place. We make the rules. But now somebody, they might have, either they didn't sign an NDA or they're about to fucking break it. Whatever this is, an influencer is going down and people close to them. This lover vibe, too, is a secret lover. Lover's card! Oh, did you see that shit? Lover by Taylor Swift playing. I just said something about lovers I forgot because I got excited when I saw this card. The truth about who someone sleeps with is gonna come out. It's not great. We're seeing that right now. Shit with Tyler Perry going on. I believe Fat Joe, there's a lawsuit now about him sleeping with underage kids. Like 16-year-old girls and shit, not like little ones, but still. And there's just gonna be more and more cases like that coming out, big and small. 2 of Cups, who people deal with in the dark, and it's not good. 8 of Coins, who they pay to play with. And Temperance, some of their weird habits. I just heard somewhere, like, recently that Bruce Willis dated Lindsay Lohan when she was underage. Don't know if that's true, but something feels a little accurate there. And after I don't know how I came across this Lindsay Lohan stuff. It was very odd to me. But after hearing that, it totally explains why she kind of had her meltdowns and freakouts and did the things she did. This was a young girl who was in situations she shouldn't have been at a young age, let's say that. And I feel that way with Bieber as well. And this type of vibe is some abusers being outed. Influencers, but they're not. They're shitty ass people about to go down. 7 of Cups. We've already seen that started, so I don't feel like I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand? With every guitar string car on my hand, I take this magnetic force of a man to be my lover. And some secrets about who people did it with are coming out now. Diddy was the beginning, and now the rest of the dominoes will fall. Queen of Wands. Yes, there will be some false cases, but honestly, most of the cases out there are true. Yeah. People did weird things. Queen of Wands, King of Cups. In some cases, some couples. Again, like we see with Diddy. A lot of freak off shit. 10 of Wands. People who thought they were going to get away with doing strange things. It's coming to light. Starts with one, and then the rest of the dominoes fall. And congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing the domino effect. And that is this thing, the next line of people being outed. Heavy social media influencer vibes for this one. Is something finally going to be done about Mr. Beast and his crew? Because how many kids and shit have to be hurt before people are like, wait a minute. Traveling. It's in the travel records, whether they're travel records or whoever they flew over to have fun with. Their idea of fun. Also, word spreads fast, baby, and not to mention there's a lot of receipts with this admiration who people were getting down with. The receipts are there, walking away, partying. There's gonna be a lot of vibes of people outing them who were there. Now they're trying to be like, oh, I was there and I witnessed it, and that's how I know. And it's like, well, why didn't you do anything about it? Why did you know that this person was abusing a kid and you stayed silent? But some of them will, immunity deals, whatnot. You burned me out, but I'm back at your door. I have the song Vow by Garbage that just started. There's no lyrics. Like Joan of Arc coming back for more. I do know this song, though, because, 90s child. I nearly died. Not child, but teenager. 90s teenager. I took the easy way out. Some people would rather be compliant, keep their mouths shut, take the money, keep the lifestyle. Then what's a few kids' trauma if they can have a nice car? And now they're talking that those things have run out. So again, I'm waiting for an apology. Meanwhile, all these people, these kids, these other people have been traumatized by these assholes. They're secret lovers. They're inappropriate ones. Life probably hasn't been great for them. This person having a thing for them has probably been a curse. And this is, some people are justifying, well, I did it for the money. I kept quiet for the money. Asshole. I'm glad you're talking now, but you sick son of a bitch too. I know you're watching me. You knew it was happening and let it happen. Why? Because you wanted a car. You wanted fancy things. You've gone too far. Now I won't give in. I'm glad you're telling the truth now, but you should... You crucify me, but I'm back in your bed. That's what she says here. But honey, you were an accomplice. So I'm glad you're saying something, but you're still an accomplice. You did not break me. I nearly died. That's what she says in my ear. Maybe some of them finally saw the light, which is good, but it's like, you aren't gonna look very pretty either. In some cases, some people who are finally turning in the people they worked for that did bad things, they can't take it anymore. They can't live with themselves anymore. In some cases, they were caught doing something bad too, and this is how they get out of it. But a few of them, they can't take it anymore. So yes, they understand that they will be seen as they know exactly how they'll be seen and they don't care. So in that case, I do salute you because you're finally doing the right thing, and that's amazing. For others, it's an excuse to get out of other trouble, and then they'll do something weird again in the future. So there's two vibes here, but the ones doing it who don't care what they look like, they just want the truth to come out, I salute you there. If you hear me name calling, I'm probably talking about the other ones who aren't doing it for good reasons. I nearly died. I do get an energy of a lot of people not being able to sleep because of the things they saw, witnessed, participated in, and kept quiet. but cult. They just wanted to be part of that group so bad. They just, they complied for pretty shiny things and opportunities and whatever. And some of those things never panned out, did they? Organized crime. This influencer doesn't influence shit. Most of it's fake. A lot of it's to rip off people. In some cases, it's to cover up things that people are into that's weird. And the news is just gonna get weirder, you guys. Revenge. In some cases, some people were scorned. They weren't getting pretty thanks anymore, and that's the only reason they are speaking. In other cases, some of these people are so traumatized by their own actions and what they witnessed that they have to speak now. They can't sleep anymore. They can't live with themselves, and they just need to do the right thing. Very small percentage there, but again, I salute the ones that are doing that, because that takes a lot of guts to finally say, you know what, I was a part of something horrible. This is what we did. I'm sorry, but here's the truth. Let me help. Versus someone else is like, oh shit, I'm in trouble for something else. Well, here's this. Let me throw them under the bus so I can get out of this trouble. That person is going to be doing that their whole life until they're finally stopped. Home. Meeting. There's receipts, evidence. There's just so much to these stories, cases, people flying in people where they shouldn't be. Too much evidence. But down. I have Street Fighting Man by the Rolling Stones, which is one of my favorite songs. Everywhere I hear the sound of marching, charging feet, boy. 'Cause summer's here and the time is right for fighting in the street, boy. Well, we still have a couple months of summer here in the U.S. left, and it's going to be a hot one. A lot of people being thrown under buses, fiery words, in the past coming back to bite some people in the ass. Why, it's time. Maybe their contracts are just up, and the higher the rise, the harder the fall, especially if you did some weird shit for that rise. And High Priestess, some of you know it's coming. There's a lot of you that know it's coming. You're just waiting to watch. Others aren't very smart, and they just have to wait. For some with this full and High Priestess energy, some got away for it. Got away for it. That's a weird way to say it. Got away with things for way too long. When Devil, now the Devil's coming to collect. And Nine of Swords, everything they did, the Strange for Change, Nine of Swords, Eight of Coins, Four of Cups, Page of Coins, everything they did for opportunities, wealth, whatever. That deal with the Devil didn't pan out. I keep saying Pan, so maybe someone has a connection to the god Pan. Because Pan keeps coming up in my mind. I keep thinking of the flute and the horns. But someone got played and now they gotta pay. How about that? So again, I just see some influencers going down. Heavy social media presence. I do get a lot of TikTok vibes, but YouTube a little there. And then it could also be a celebrity with a huge social media presence going down and get a lot. I'm feeling more Instagram, TikTok presence than I am YouTube. But they may have a presence on YouTube as well. But it feels like the other ones are where they spend most of their time. Whatever this energy is, social media is a cesspool, and it's not going to be any different.